I just check. Any drink by the bar, give me plenty. Calibre liquor shot at the century.
Viewers, welcome back to Entertainment Central here on Tobago Updates Television, and thank you for staying with us, and thank you so much for choosing us. All right, remember we are going all the way down to October Carnival, but we're still in heritage mode. All right, and so we head up to the east. We went up to the beautiful village of Roxborough, my hometown. Of course, I have to pay homage, and I mean, I don't want to be biased and say it was the best production on the Tobago Heritage calendar, but listen to me, Roxborough, you did the most. It was excellent. We were up there, we took it in. Please take a look at this clip, you're going to enjoy it. Viewers, we are in the village of Roxborough, the Belmana Production Heritage Festival 2024, and I am standing on the road here leading to the Argyle Waterfall. Just to give you a synopsis of what the Belmana Riot is, so in 1876 we would have had some formerly enslaved persons coming from Barbados settling here in Roxborough to work in the sugarcane plantations. The work conditions were so unfair that there were riots for 3 days starting on May the 1st, and so it was Corporal James Henry Belmana along with 6 other policemen that came to quell the riots. When they came to quell the riots, though, their presence alone did not stop the rioters, and so it went on. Unfortunately, in order to quell that riot that was continuing, the corporal decided to fire a single shot into the crowd, and Mary Jane Thomas died. Later on that day, the rioters held on to Mr. Belmana, and unfortunately, 5 days later, he died from his injuries. So before we would have had the labor riot in Faizabad, in 1876, right here in Roxborough, we had what we could probably say was one of our first labor riots. And so today, Roxborough is going to put on that production in the street. It's a street procession, a street theater piece being put on here today. And we right here, Entertainment Central, Tobago Updates Television is going to bring you it live, bringing you everything that you need to see.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people.
Viewers, I am standing at the top of Station Hill here in Roxborough. It is Heritage Festival 2024, and it is a Belmana Riot in the village of Roxborough. We were just blessed with showers. I am soaked from head to toe. It is a labor of love. We made that trek from Dong at the plantation all the way on top of the hill. And to the back of me, we're still hearing the drums, we're hearing the music, we're hearing the procession. The rioters that attacked Mr. Belmana, Corporal Belmana that is, were actually mostly women. Yeah, the women were doing their thing. They were taking no games. They were leaving no stone unturned, all right? So stay locked to Entertainment Central. We will be bringing you all things right here, Belmana Riot in Roxborough.
Freedom. Freedom.
Viewers, welcome back. And standing next to me is the MP for Tobago East, Miss Ayana Webster Roy. Good day, Miss Roy.
Hi, good day. It's good to be in Roxborough. It's good to be home.
I know, right? And being a Roxboroughanian, yeah?
Roxborough gal.
How are you feeling today with the street procession, with the Belmana Riot, everything being executed? How are you feeling?
I'm excited to be a part of the procession this year. I remember when Belmana Riot came back to the Heritage calendar some years ago, and it was just at the complex. But bringing it to the road, actually reenacting the roots. Having my son with me to experience it, for him to share the history, share the culture is really a blessing. I was just saying to a friend, I remember doing my SBA when I was in 5th form and doing it around Roxborough and Roxborough's history and Belmana Riot, and coming to this very set station, going through the original logbooks from way back then, and you know, seeing history in motion. And today to be able to be part of the reenactment, to see so many people in my home community, and most of what is shared with my youngest child is a beautiful, awesome experience.
That's great. And also I would have noticed that a lot of youths, a lot of young people are part of the procession. Yeah, and I know that's very close to your heart.
Yes, definitely. It's important for us to have our children and our young people understand where they come from, because as they say, if you don't understand your past, if you don't understand your history, then you can't really chart your way forward. So it's the best thing.
All right, thank you so much for that, MP. All right, viewers, so that was our MP. Keep luck here on Entertainment Central as we bring you more of the Belmana Riot.
Bring him up! I want to be there. I'll be watching back. Give me something for us. Give When the baby first breathes, when night sees the night, when the will hurts the sea, when man recognizes freedom, freedom. Seems like they're putting nobody courtyard already with something small. Let me go down there. Freedom, breathing. We are from heat, the electric one. Just a shock you see. He left us the sun. Atoms in the air, organisms in the sea. Sun and yes man are made of the same things. Freedom.
I am pleased that we were able to do this as a street theater for the first time. You know, this Belmana Riot was done as a stage performance, and today we have put it together knowing that it happened on in this land right here in Roxborough.
All right, viewers, and standing next to me is Miss Diana Riley, the production director for the Belmana Riot 2024. Good day, Miss Riley. How are you?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah?
Doing good.
All right, great. So this year we had the street procession. Tell me, what was the journey like putting everything together, and are you elated at the product, the final product?
Well, yes, I'm elated. At least it's not 100%, but it's the first time we are attempting something like this. So of course there will be teething problems. So I see things that if you have to do it again next year, what you have to put in place. But I'm satisfied with what happened there today, despite the rain. So the first leg was the journey of the oppressed, because they're showing their oppression and they were disgruntled about what happened. And then we saw the plantation where they actually were working. But even though they were working, they were not happy because of the low wages, all the challenges that they had to face. So therefore they had planned their rebellion. And then we see that they took Sammy Small because they accused him of burning the sugar estate, which of course the laborers did, but they weren't going to say anything. And they tried to out the fire because they wanted to be on Massa's good side. Because if they had showed any sort of rebellion, then they would have been punished and they would not have been able to carry out what they had to do. So that, and from then, when they realized that they took Sammy Small, then they got more agitated. So they marched up to the police station, hoping to get Belmana. It's really Belmana they wanted up there. So you see, they stormed the station and everything, but at that time, they feared no one. Right? They were fearless, so they stormed the station, beat up whoever they found there. The man wasn't there because they were angry, so they came down to the court where, of course, more infuriated. And when they realized that Sammy was sentenced to prison, and then, well, he killed, Belmana killed their leader, Tipigi, well, they didn't want to live anymore. So that's how they eventually beat Belmana to death, and they got their revenge, got their satisfaction.
Order, order. Viewers, clearly we still have angry rioters here at the Belmana Riot 2024 street procession, Roxborough, right? This is Roxborough's contribution to the Tobago Heritage Festival. Listen to me, it was a trek of love and endurance, starting from the Argyle Waterfall, coming all the way through Roxborough, and finally down here we culminated at the courtyard. Yeah, Roxborough, you did a terrific job, and the history in it all, the lessons in it all, so much to learn, so much to see. Congratulations. But guys, that's it for me today on Entertainment Central here on Tobago Updates Television. Thank you so much for choosing us, and thank you so much for staying tuned. That's it.
Freedom, 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 freedom.
What a captivating street theater production from Roxborough. It was absolutely beautiful. The history, the story, the places, the events. Roxborough, you did it. I am so proud of you. You definitely added that event on the Tobago Heritage Festival calendar that everyone wants to be a part of. And next year, I don't know if Roxborough is going to have space to hold the amount of people that is going to be up there, but next year we are definitely making that trek. Tobago Updates Television, Entertainment Central definitely will be there again. Again, kudos to you, Roxborough viewers. We are going to go for a quick break and we'll be right back with a lot more here on Entertainment Central.